Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
When I go for the goal, but it's me against I. Do I see him? No. Go where they couldn't do more with it, cool. See what they couldn't be more with it, cool. Bring what they couldn't need more with that true. Second hand, never been the one I could tool. I'm a bold one, I'm a true one. Big dream one, resolute one. Big plays, I ain't never scared of you one. Big games, I ain't never scared of two.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Brad Lord. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go now. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now.
Right fielder, number 51, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground to third. House tosses to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Matt Chapman.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Devers handling the duties at first, batting second in today's lineup, and so far this year he's slugging over 500. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And a strike to Devers. Now one missed. Washington, D.C. just getting going here. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Willie Adames stands in with 4 runs driven in on 4 hits to this point in the series. And that drops in for a strike. Adames launched a homer in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Ruiz settles under this one. And that is that. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for San Francisco, Tyler Mahle. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Nope, that's high.
1-0. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Batting second. Left
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And that one fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. Set down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Hey, he beat it up.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Now he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one, and that splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Wood leads off first with 1 away. That one lifted to left. Ramos on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Brady House.
So up next, Brady House. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Hot shot to third. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. One away.
Batting fifth, center fielder Harrison Bader.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Luis Arise.
Luis Arise stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. And ball one. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
On the ground to the left, Adames. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 7th, right fielder Robert Hassel, the third.
That one fouled off. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
On the ground. Devers takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Jacob Young.
So digging in, Jacob Young. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Not in time. That's a bunt single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
There's the strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Strike 2.
Oh, 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Fights it off. He'll see another. One, 2 now. And there's a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, right field. Lee settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
You know the name. Who am I? You know the name. You know the name. Who am I? You know the name.
Back here in Nationals Park. Will Singy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Patrick Bailey.
Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Strike 1. Lee wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 1 out. Cracks his bat and pops him up.
Infield fly rules in effect.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman Rafael Devers.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the dirt. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Two on, 2 outs, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
Willie Adames getting ready to hit. First time up was a pop out.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. And Willie fouls one back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Fastball for a strike at 95. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Late swing fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the DH for Washington, Dalen Lyle.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's outside, and it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And a swing and a miss.
Whoa.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one missed.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Let's go, James.
And that one missing low. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Abrams takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And he dodges that fastball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's a little bit low. Pitch is in there. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
High fly ball, right field. Lee has a beat on it. And that is that. Nationals leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Nationals Park. It's still early, Singy, but looking like a bounce-back game so far.
Yeah, he's got a different presence today out there, like he came in with something to prove.
Bader leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Just missed.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hard on the ground to first. Chaparro takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Yes.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. And that's down and away. Outside low.
That's a ball.
Full count now. payoff pitch. That's a good
That's
at-bat
four.
right
Take your
there. He
base.
was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's Elliot Ramos. Struck out swinging his first time.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Garcia handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the inning, Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swings over the top of that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Here we go, keeper. No.
His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
For the Nationals, right fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Robert Hassel III, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Spencer Bivens getting loose out there. Henches warming up as well. And it's even up. Ground ball right side. Goes to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the fifth. All tied 1-1. Back in Washington, D.C., and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Up next,
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Back to the top of the order now. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one upstairs. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Popped up. House settles under it. And that is that. Halfway home, all even, one apiece.
100% now. I'm ready. 100% now. Yes, I'm ready.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it.
And he lays down a bunt and a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Good eye right there. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Mahle done for the afternoon, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for San
Spencer
Francisco, number
Bivens gets the ball now.
Spencer
Still pretty
Bivens.
early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go next. Strike! Woo!
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, designated hitter, Daylen Lyle.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Gets the call, and the count is 0-2. Lyle wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. One now, and it's fouled away. Stays alive. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone, calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach, young in the goat. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on the yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with
Now pitching for
Kate
the
Cavalli
Nationals,
taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Cavalli.
Willie Adames now at the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Up.
Yo one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Gus Varland getting ready to go. Poulin getting loose as well. The 1-1.
Whoa.
This to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
For the Giants, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
A little bit high. Ball one.
That's a ball.
Runner takes off.
Yes.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Just
Ball three.
missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Man at second.
Ball
And
four.
he walked him.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. Has grounded out a couple of times.
That's
Put
a
him right
ball.
off that pitch down.
Here's a 1-1. Out to short. Abrams on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Giants, the designated hitter Luis Ariz.
First pitch
Fastball.
way inside a fastball. Two on, one out. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Here's a 2-0. And that is out of play. On the ground to first. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Outside low, ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners at the corners, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. First and third, one down. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag. And they get 2. Double play. They limit the damage here. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Giants on top 2-1. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder, James Wood.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jose Butto, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Miller getting cranked up as well.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. First offering way inside, almost got him. The Nationals trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the air, left field. Oh, he can't bring it in. Around second now, going for three.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
One down, runner at third. Luis Garcia will hit next. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ripped towards third, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Winning's what I do, kid.
High chopper to third, and that's foul. Next offering is fouled back. Inside, almost got him. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging on the curveball. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. He's 2 for 2. There's the strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And here's a 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Two down, nobody on. And a strike. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for San
Jose
Francisco,
Butto
number
into
7,
the game.
Jose Butto.
Digging in, Robert Hassel III. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. A changeup missing. Ball 1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, ball 2.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Now one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Buto goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Popped up. Adames drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Andres.
So up next, Andres Chaparro.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Ripped to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Up next for
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hey, 1.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2.
Feeling like I can't lose. Feeling up and down, hesitate. Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the plate through the back door. Feel like Shaq when he's snapping with the big.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gus Barlin. Devers now.
For San Francisco, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Swing and a foul out of play. Way out front for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Clayton Beater, the closer, is getting loose. Poole also throwing. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Popped up first base side. Chaparro in position, and there's one away.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
In the air to left center. Wood moving under it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Nationals 2. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Washington, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one misses. Ball 1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Walker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And another ball. C.J. Abrams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. really important at bat coming up now.
Making a move at first, coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez, getting some more speed on the bases. And now it's Luis Garcia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Left field. Pulls up on it. Base hit. Fires to the plate. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run.
That's an excellent job. That's the way to come up firing right there. Very aggressive and ready to show off the arm. Keeps the run from scoring.
That's a strike. House thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Nats with the tying run at second. Go ahead, run at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos gets under it. Makes the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jose Buto out of the game. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Stanford.
So they turn to their closer, Ryan Walker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. High ground ball for a base stop. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Goodbye, home run. And they take the lead. It's 6-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's going to be Jacob Young. On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Through 8 full, the Nationals on top 6-3. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clayton Beeter.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Arise, leading things off and takes a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Nope, that's high.
The Nats trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Check swing called strike. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Base hit into right field. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman
Casey Schmidt digs in now.
Strike! Woo!
And the 0-1.
That's a ball.
To third. House tosses to first. And the Giants down to their final out.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Runner at second, 2 down. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Fastball for a strike. That's outside. And that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
beater is just one strike away. Got it. That's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.